So the sum of a number and 3 times that number is 36. So notice when you mentioned the number twice, so there's actually going to be more than one x in this situation. X always, whenever we define a variable though, it's important to remember x always has to represent the same thing. So we can't have x meaning one thing and then x meaning something else in the middle of a problem. For a given problem, x is always the same thing wherever it appears in that problem. So we're doing the sum. So sum means we're doing kind of a plus situation. And what are we adding up? We're adding up a number. So we're adding up the number, and we're adding up 3 times the number. So we're adding up the number and 3 times that number, and that's going to be equal to 36. And so what is the number equal to? The number is x. 3 times the number is 3x. So the sum of a number and 3 times that number is 36. So what we have here is 7 times the number is 12 more than 5 times the number. X is the number. So 7 times the number, that's 7x, that's usually our equals, 12 more than 5 times. So the 5 times is 5x. So 7 times the number is 12 more, we're going to get that in a second, 5 times the number, but 12 more than that. So 7 times the number is 12 more than 5 times the number. And that's the equation for example 14. Sum of a number and the square of the number is 58. So just a quick reminder what square means. Square is, for example, if you have 3, then the square of 3 is 3 squared, which is 9. If you have 4, oops, I'm off the screen. If you have 4, then the square of 4 is 16. If you have 11, then the square of 11 is 121. If you have x, then the square of x is x squared. So, if x is the number, then our equation is going to be the sum. So we got a plus thing going on here. So it's the number and the square of the number, and so the sum of those two is 58. Now we're not actually going to be solving this yet. This actually requires something known as quadratics to solve. And we are not going to learn quadratics just yet, but quadratics is a powerful tool in math that lets you solve things that have a mixture of square terms and normal terms. That's kind of exciting.